In the evolving world of craftsmanship, many woodworking projects have carved out a quiet revolution, one that honors purpose, embraces simplicity with soul, and proves that profitability doesn't require complexity or compromise. For beginners stepping into the world of woodworking, these small-scale projects are far more than just entry points. They are the first echoes of a deeper creative voice, a whisper that reminds us that every piece, no matter how modest, carries the power to connect function with beauty. Welcome to Decor Ideas, your calm corner of design inspiration. Just clear and creative content focused on woodworking, decor, and functional beauty. Whether you're into handcrafted furniture or cozy aesthetics, we're here to inspire you. Today we will show you a collection of mini woodworking project ideas for beginners to consider making. So, watch the video until the end to see this beautiful collection and get inspiration. Starting small isn't a limitation. It is, in fact, an invitation to tune into the rhythm of raw material needing mindful hands. Whether it's a sleek phone stand, a rustic key holder, a minimalist tea tray, or a decorative wall hook, these projects embody a sense of honest usefulness that modern life craves. They offer more than visual charm. They deliver function in a world often overwhelmed by excess. At the heart of it all lies wood, timeless, grounding, forgiving. Even with minimal tools, a handsaw, a chisel, some sandpaper, beginners can turn scraps into something not only tangible, but deeply satisfying. There's joy in the grain, purpose in the finish, and quiet pride in the creation. These projects aren't about showcasing extravagance. They're about demonstrating clarity and intention. Each cut, each curve, carries the essence of thoughtful design, reminding us that you don't need a massive workshop or a wealth of experience to bring beauty into the world. The true value lies in the accessibility. Mini woodworking doesn't demand a large budget. It thrives on resourcefulness. Reclaimed wood, offcuts from lumberyards, or even dismantled pallets become the canvas for creativity. With low material costs and simple techniques, beginners can create pieces that are both affordable to make and appealing to sell. There's a kind of magic in that exchange. The transformation of what once seemed insignificant into something with a story, a function, and a home. As the handmade movement grows and people seek items that tell stories over mass-produced perfection, these small, soulful projects have found their niche. Etsy shops, local craft fairs, and even Instagram have become vibrant marketplaces for these works. A handcrafted candle holder or a well-designed shelf speaks of patience and personality, traits that resonate with buyers who want authenticity over uniformity. For the woodworker, this is more than a business opportunity. It's a sustainable path. Each project becomes a stepping stone, each sale a quiet vote of confidence. Beginners discover that profitability doesn't demand scale. It demands heart, skill, and consistency. More importantly, mini woodworking becomes an emotional outlet, a discipline that grounds us in a world that often spins too fast. It teaches presence. It rewards focus. It celebrates improvement, not perfection. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, the hobby becomes a habit, the habit becomes a side hustle, and the side hustle blossoms into a livelihood. These small projects teach beginners the foundational principles of the craft: joinery, sanding, finishing, while also offering the satisfaction of completion. In a few hours, one can go from idea to object, from rough timber to refined design. Dear viewers, are you enjoying today's content? We hope this video brought you both calm and creativity. We believe in the beauty of well-made spaces and handcrafted pieces. Subscribe for more faceless inspiration and join us on a journey of thoughtful design and woodworking. That immediacy fuels momentum. The sense of purpose expands, and so does the confidence. Even mistakes become teachers. Every uneven edge or stain mishap becomes a lesson that sharpens intuition and hones skills. In this space, growth isn't measured in grandeur, but in the deepening of connection to the craft, to the tools, and to the maker within. At the same time, the world outside is paying attention. Consumers are seeking intentional, handmade alternatives to sterile, factory-made options. Interior decorators, minimalists, and eco-conscious buyers are drawn to mini woodwork that adds charm without clutter and simplicity without sacrifice. The warmth of natural materials, the tactile delight of wood grains, and the knowledge that something was made by human hands all contribute to a buyer's emotional experience. That emotional pull becomes the woodworker's edge. It's the unspoken value that mass production cannot replicate. Moreover, for a beginner conscious of their financial limits, many projects offer a low-risk, high-reward path. There's no pressure to overinvest in tools or materials. Many have launched successful small businesses from garages, balconies, or shared workspaces. With just a few projects in hand and a compelling story behind each piece, it's entirely possible to build a recognizable brand, one customer at a time. The feedback loop of creation and appreciation builds momentum. It becomes a cycle where the soul of the maker meets the soul of the user, and that exchange creates something rare. Meaning, these projects become part of birthdays, weddings, new homes, quiet moments. They live in the corners of people's lives, adding silent warmth and quiet utility. They are more than decor. They're conversation starters, memory makers, anchors of everyday rituals. In this way, mini woodworking is not just an economical or accessible entry into the craft. It is a philosophy. It invites makers to slow down, to touch the grain, to consider each step not as a task to complete, but as a moment to savor. It teaches how to respect the material, and in doing so, learn to respect the process. And perhaps most beautifully, it reminds us that small doesn't mean insignificant. It means intimate, purposeful, powerful. In the hands of a beginner with passion and persistence, a tiny block of wood becomes not only a product, but a promise. A promise that what we make with care, no matter the size, can carry lasting worth. That we can shape our world with simple tools and honest labor. That we can find joy not just in outcomes, but in the making itself. And that with every miniature project born from reclaimed wood and quiet time, a new woodworker is writing their own story, one of creativity, resilience, and meaningful contribution. For those just beginning the journey, this is the truth. You don't need everything to start. You just need something. One idea, one tool, one piece of wood. The rest, the learning, the income, the purpose follows. And in that space where simplicity meets soul, a new generation of makers is finding their place, one beautiful, useful piece at a time. Well, dear viewers, there you have them. Our hand-picked mini woodworking project ideas for beginners to consider making. Which ones did you like? What did you like about them? Share us your thoughts in the comment section. We hope you've enjoyed our today's content. If you do, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell so that you will be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos. Your subscriptions, likes, and shares are what inspire us to create more content. Therefore, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And finally, thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.